Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Season 3, Episode 12 of Little Women Atlanta. If you haven't seen this episode yet, this video will act like a spoiler, so you might want to watch this video later. The name of this episode is Spill the Tea. The episode begins with Tanya and Juicy going to a coffee shop. Juicy asks Tanya how her business is going. Tanya says that she's been making sure that her teas taste good so that people will want to commit to healing themselves, and she needs some people to taste her tea products, and she wants to throw a tea tasting party. Then, Ms.Juicy says that her birthday is coming up. She said that she wants to invite all of the ladies to her party, except Minnie. She said that she finds no reason to invite Minnie, and she has no time for drama. Tanya says that Minnie brought drama to Money's party, and if Minnie asks how she acted at Money's party, why would the ladies want her around? Tanya doesn't understand why Minnie decided to have an attitude with Juicy because Juicy didn't want to put herself in an uncomfortable situation. Tanya says that Juicy should be able to share what she's excited about with the group because they're all supposed to be close friends. Juicy said she doesn't like how Minnie brought Tanya's kids into the argument. Juicy says the way Minnie acted is proof that she will not be invited to her party. There will be no chicken wings and no Minnie. Juicy said she feels that Minnie owes her an apology, and Minnie proved herself to her even more, even though she tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, and she owes her an apology. But Minnie's word doesn't mean anything to her. Tanya says that Minnie is not trustworthy, and she mentions how Minnie said that she's turning over a new leaf. Juicy says that all of the leaves have been turned over. In the next scene, Money and the twins go to a designer bag store. Money brings up what happened at the casino party. She says she was not expecting that to happen. Amanda says that she thinks that Minnie went a little overboard. Money says that she was happy in a way because Moreland was back, and she was trying to look past the other things that were going on. Amanda says that she's surprised that Money didn't turn up. Money says she's proud of herself, and she feels surprised that she didn't pop off at the party, and she hopes that Moreland takes note that she's working on her self-improvement. Money mentions how Ms.Juicy's party is coming up, and she wants all of them to come. One of the twins wonders if Juicy is not going to mind Minnie going to her party. The twins say they will talk to Minnie. Money says that she will talk to Tanya and Juicy. Andrea says that Tanya is lucky that she's pregnant because Minnie would have whooped her behind. And Money says that Minnie wasn't going to do anything, and she's all bark and no bite. In the next scene, Minnie and her mother, Tammy, go to a restaurant. Tammy says that she enjoyed the party that Minnie threw for her. Minnie mentions how disappointed she was that Juicy didn't come to her housewarming party, and she found out that the reason why she didn't come to the party is because Tammy didn't apologize to her. Minnie says she can't believe Juicy's bringing up all the old drama with Tammy. Minnie says that she told Juicy that that was a coward move for not showing up to her party. Minnie tells her mother what happened with the incident with Ms.Juicy's bobblehead at the casino party, and she says that she's going to have a talk with Juicy because she doesn't want things to escalate. Tammy tells Minnie that it has already escalated, and Minnie needs to tell Juicy not to come for her because she'll do the same. In the commentary, Minnie says she's going to confront Juicy and put an end to everything once and for all. You know what? I do agree with Ms.Juicy for not showing up to the party. Because, I wouldn't want to be around someone who makes me uncomfortable or someone who has violated me in the past. Just can't be around them. In the next scene, Tanya is shown at her house doing yoga. Tanya says that yoga gives her a sense of peace and calm, and nothing can kill her vibe when she's centered. Then she gets a FaceTime call from her baby daddy, Devon. She gets to see and talk to her kids via FaceTime. Tanya says that it's bittersweet Skyping with her kids. It makes her feel better, but she also wants them with her all the time. And she's thankful that Devon is still doing his part as a dad and helping out. Tanya tells Devon that it gets hard being away from her kids for so long, and she misses them so much. Tanya thanks Devon for letting her see her kids, and she says that it's great being able to see her kids, but something has to change. She wants to have them with her more often, and it's so hard being away. In the next scene, Juicy meets up at a restaurant with Minnie to talk. Minnie said she invited Juicy to the restaurant to apologize, and Juicy is already acting frigid. She says that Juicy's birthday is coming up, and she always throws a big party, but she hasn't been invited yet. And talking to her is not going to be easy. So is Minnie also trying to get invited to the party? Probably. They sit down and Minnie tells Juicy that she invited her to the restaurant to talk things over without having an audience. Minnie says at the party she was hot-headed and she's working on herself, and she apologizes for putting a chicken wing on her bobblehead. But she doesn't want to apologize for her actions towards Tanya, because the convo that they had at the party was between just her and Juicy, and Tanya just jumped in. In the commentary, Juicy says that Minnie blew up on both of them, and Tanya was standing up for her. Juicy tells Minnie whether she agrees with Tanya or not, she wasn't butting into their conversation at all. And Tanya said that it looked like Minnie was hating. She says that Minnie is the one person that she knows who says what she wants to say about anybody. And she does it all the time. But when somebody does it to her, she doesn't know how to handle it. Then Minnie says that she knows how to handle it. And Juicy says that Minnie didn't handle it very well. In the commentary, Juicy says that Tanya didn't make Minnie put the chicken wing on her bobblehead. Minnie says that she did what she did out of anger, and she was hurt by the fact that she invited Juicy to her party and Juicy didn't show up. Juicy says that her and Minnie's mom have history, and why would she set herself up to come to her mother's farewell party? Then Minnie brings up how she went to Juicy's mother's dinner to meet her. Juicy says that her mother has self-control. Then Minnie says that her mother has self-control. But when it comes to her, it's a whole different story. Juicy asks Minnie if throwing chicken wings on her is self-control. Minnie says that the beef has passed. Juicy says that Minnie took the chicken wing and put it on the bobblehead, so Minnie brought it up. She says that all that stuff happened because of a lie that Minnie told. Minnie says that that's the past, and she's talking about Juicy not showing up to her party. Then Juicy says that Minnie is acting like her mom, and Minnie doesn't even recognize that she's done something wrong. Minnie says that she knows she did something wrong, and she acted that way because Tanya was coming after her. Juicy asks Minnie why she's blaming things on Tanya. And Juicy says that Minnie can make sure that she does not come to her party because she will not be invited. Scene. Ms.Juicy goes to Tanya's house. Tanya says that while her kids are with Devon, she's been taking the time to focus on her online business, and she set up a tea tasting so she can get some feedback on her new flavors of tea. Tanya says that one of the reasons she moved to Atlanta was to get her alternative wellness brand to the next level, and the success of her teas is very important. Tanya said she wants to get feedback on her products because she has some potential investors who are looking to expand her business. Wow. Then the twins and Money arrive to Tanya's house. One of the twins asks Tanya if they're going to wait on Minnie. Tanya says that she did not invite Minnie, and she doesn't need any extra drama, and that's what Minnie brings. Then Tanya presents her products to the ladies. She says that the name of her business is Life Body Naturals. Tanya says that she got into the business to help heal herself and to help with her son's health when she found out that he was a little person. Then the ladies taste one of Tanya's teas and they think that it tastes bad. Money says that the tea tastes like this vapor rub. Then Tanya has the ladies taste another tea and they think that it tastes good. Tanya says that she's glad that the girls are being honest because she's hoping that her tea appeals to more than just health junkies. Then after that, Juicy tells the ladies that they are all invited to her party. One of the twins asks her if Minnie is coming. Juicy says that Minnie is officially uninvited to the party. Tanya says the reason why she didn't invite Minnie to the tea tasting was because she wanted the ladies to give her their honest opinions, and she feels like she can trust them all. And Minnie was very negative towards something that was very important and positive to Ms.Juicy. Then Amanda chimes in and says that Tanya jumped into Minnie and Juicy's conversation. Then Money says that she gets why Tanya didn't invite Minnie, and they should all respect what anybody has going on so that they can all be a part of it. They're all little people and they should be able to support each other. Then Amanda says that since Minnie isn't there and she can't defend herself, they shouldn't be talking about her. Minnie and her mother, Tammy, go to a furniture store. Then Minnie tells her mother that she met with Juicy to talk things over. She says before she could even apologize to her, Juicy came to the restaurant with an attitude. Juicy says that Tanya convinced her to come and talk to her that day. Minnie said she wasn't going to apologize to Tanya, and Juicy told her that she was not welcome at her party. Then Tammy says that Minnie is going to welcome herself. Minnie says that she's going to crash Juicy's party because she crashed her party the year before. And then they show a flashback of Juicy crashing Minnie's party, you know, coming in, throwing the drink at money. Tammy says that Ms.Juicy isn't trying to do anything but bully Minnie. Next, Money and Juicy meet up with Juicy's publicist for auditions for some men to participate in Juicy's party. Ms.Juicy says that she wants some men to carry her into the party room at her party. Then they have a few men come in one at a time. They ask them to take off their shirts, and Ms.Juicy really likes what she sees. Then this one auditioner comes in, and Juicy asks him how tall he is. He says that he's 5'1", and they will make a perfect couple. Then Juicy says, "Next!" She just curves him. Then Juicy says that picking out some gentlemen for her party will be hard. Next, Minnie goes with the twins to help them pick out dresses for Ms.Juicy's party. Minnie confesses to the twins that she's going to Ms.Juicy's party anyway, even though she was not invited. Then one of the twins asks Minnie what she'll do if they try to kick her out of the party. Minnie says that she will make a grand entrance and a grand exit. And the twins are surprised. In the final scene of the episode, Minnie's mother drives Minnie to Ms.Juicy's party. And just as Minnie is about to enter the party, Tanya comes outside and says that Juicy would not want her in there. And she asks Minnie if she's trying to start drama. Minnie enters the party anyway and sits at a table. She meets Money at the party, and Money says that she can't believe that Minnie is at the party, and it's good that she's there because that must mean that she and Juicy made up. Then, the rest of the ladies come to the table. Tanya says that she hopes Ms.Juicy doesn't trip off of Minnie being at the party. Then everybody starts dancing and having fun. And then, Money starts flirting with some random guy. And then Minnie, with her messy self, takes some pictures of Money flirting with the guy. Then, after that, drums, doom, 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 doom. And that means that it's time for the Queen of Atlanta to come in. And then Ms.Juicy comes in on some kind of, I don't know what they call it. They have 4 shirtless, strong men holding Ms.Juicy up on the pedestal or stretcher or whatever. And then they walk her into the room. And then she gets off and she gets on her throne. Then Ms.Juicy tells everybody that she's happy that they're there. And then she notices Minnie in the crowd, acting like she was invited to the party. And then on the mic, Juicy says, if you didn't get an invitation, you're not supposed to be at the party. Then Juicy tells Minnie, indirectly of course, that she has 5 seconds to leave the building. Then Juicy counts to 5, and then she calls security to have Minnie escorted out of the party. The security walks towards Minnie, and she walks out with the security with no problem. Then Minnie calls her mom and tells her mom that she got thrown out of the party. Minnie says that she is feeling fine. Then the twins walk out and ask Minnie what happened. Minnie says Juicy did that because she felt threatened by her. Then Juicy comes out to talk with Minnie. Juicy asks why Minnie wanted to be at the party. Then Juicy asks Minnie why would she want to be at the event to hate. Juicy says that just doesn't make any sense. Then Minnie says it doesn't make sense for Juicy to go on a microphone and count to 5. And then Minnie says that she watched Sesame Street and she knows how to count to 5. Then Juicy says to Minnie, oh, so you know I was talking to you? Then Minnie says that a real woman would have pulled her off to the side, but a threatened woman tells her to leave with an audience. Then Juicy said that evidently Minnie was threatened, and they start going back and forth with each other. In the commentary, Juicy says that Minnie just doesn't get it. She wasn't invited. Then they go back and forth some more, talking about how the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, blah, blah, blah. Happy birthday, girl, blah, blah, blah. Then Juicy says that if Minnie was a lady, she wouldn't be doing all that yelling. And she came out there to talk with her. And then Minnie says, well, talk to me then. And then Juicy says, if Minnie would shut the up, then Minnie says that she's not going to shut the up. Juicy says that if Minnie can just act like a lady, she'd let her back into the party. Then Minnie just keeps on yelling and she says that she's a lady. Then Juicy begins to yell, and she says, like our mother said, if you could be a lady, you can come back. Then Minnie just keeps on yelling. Then Juicy walks back into the party and tells her to get her black out. Then Minnie says that her ain't black and Juicy can kiss it once again. Then Minnie walks away, and that's the end of the episode. Oh, so it's okay for the Queen of Atlanta to crash parties, but no one can crash hers. This Queen of Atlanta stuff got Ms.Juicy thinking that she's more important than everybody sometimes. You know, when she crashed Minnie's party in season 1, remember, the name of the episode is Birthday Blowout. She was all talking about, oh no, I'm the Queen of Atlanta, I don't need no invitation. But you decide to kick Minnie out of your party. But I do give her props for offering Minnie to come in if she starts acting like a woman, but Minnie clearly didn't want it, so oh well. That was a mature move right there, offering her to come in. And once again, Ms.Juicy got a taste of her own medicine. It's not fun when you have uninvited guests to your party. And Tanya, she is all in talking about being peaceful and good vibes and not wanting drama, but her own life is a mess. You got a no good baby daddy, pregnant by him once again. He was in Atlanta for what, 2 days, he done left. Now you a single mother. And about Ms.Juicy not showing up to Minnie's housewarming party. I think she should have given Minnie a heads up, I don't know, maybe. She could have been like, I'm not comfortable with being around Tammy. We might not get along, I don't want no drama, so I'm not showing up. I kind of thought this episode was just a little boring, you know. Not much drama, just the main drama was Minnie showing up to Juicy's party uninvited. I think next week's episode will have some excitement. They're going to bring another little person to the circle. I don't know if Nico's going to be back next episode, but I know who is coming back. Sam. Sam will be coming back to Atlanta, so she is not gone for good. Yes. I like Sam. Glad she's back. I missed seeing her on the show. And hopefully Tanya doesn't push her away, you know, with all this baby daddy stuff. So I guess Tanya is going to have someone else to help with her kids. Woohoo. And that is pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter at ILUMoreThanThis. Subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, turn on my notifications. Check out my previous Little Women Atlanta review videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!